live from Mexico to get a closer look into the life of Lazaro Cardenas, the hero of Mexico for nationalizing the oil industry, implementing reforms, addresses in Constitution of 1917, and so much more. We will be addressing questions about his successes and his region as president. Here he is now. Hola, Cardenas. ¿Cómo está?
Good sir. I speak English, but I'm great. Thanks for asking.
Gotta mi amigo. First, why did you feel like you needed to come into a presidency position?
Good sir. I felt like my country needed me. They were losing faith in Mexico and Mexico's government. I became very outraged with earlier presidents like Diaz because he didn't do anything for the people and the common good of society. I just had to take charge of it.
See, I do know. You did so much to regain the faith in Mexico's people, redistributing a lot of land back to the peasants. Why do you do that instead of letting the elite class continue controlling not only them but their land?
Good sir. I wanted to demonstrate my concern for those people. I gave them back one of the only things they have, land. My goal was to unify Mexico and build it into a stronger nation. I do my best to fulfill needs of others to continue maintain a stable government.
What a bueno mucho. I've heard all about the foreign oil companies and the big controversy between the foreign-owned petro companies and Mexican workers. How do you resolve the solution with the American and British oil companies?
Good sir. I saw these unfair practices that the foreign-owned companies were committing. So in response, I decided to nationalize the oil industry. As the kind-hearted man I am, I agreed to pay the foreign companies for their losses.
As they say in Spanish, you're a carnoso. You help bring back the nationalistic spirit in Mexico. Why there any difficulties you faced in trying to pursue a stable government and ensure the people are happy?
Good sir, behind every great president lies many difficult times. The Constitution of 1917 did not fully come into effect right away. It was just a set of goals. But later on, they became something that truly could be achieved. The PRI also restricted not only me, but the politics of Mexico. The PRI had full control over the politics for a long time. They manipulated the Constitution of Mexico in order to increase their political power instead of doing it for economic reasons. So yes, I have some very tough obstacles in the way, and I did not think the people would follow my plan for them.
Excellent, sir. What a president lad you are. I know you enforce laws reforms right away to give more freedom and respect towards the poor class. But was there anything you did for, let's say, the women?
Good sir. Of course, I established rights of others. I supported women in their struggle to be granted equality and promised them that they could have a say in matters that interested them. I am for the people 100%.
Thoughtful. You have un gran corazón. Man, everything is for the people when it comes to you. Now, within Mexico, how do you help the economy prosper?
Good sir. The Great Depression struck the world and left it to suffer with the tough times. I took advantage of that to encourage people to buy national products. The government was able to invest directly in new businesses, raise taxes and imports to protect new industries, and local entrepreneurs were able to set up new factories to produce goods. This way only the start for a better economy.
People can always count on you, that's for sure. You kept the faith alive in the hearts of the Mexicans. A job well done, mi amigo. Continuing on that, was it hard to remind the
nationalism started to peak. And right then and there, I knew that the people had a mustard seed size of faith. That is all it took. Taking back the oil industry was not only a bonus for the nation, but a sense of identity and pride.
Mustard-sized seed of faith. I am liking the way you think. How intelligent. Hey. Back to Porfirio Diaz. Do you feel like he did anything good for Mexico?
Good sir, I personally do not think he did anything good for the common good of the people. I'm sure that his intentions were not to corrupt the nation, but power changes a man, and he did not have a lot. He may have thought his actions were benefiting, but in reality, citizens were very displeased with his dictatorship.
I agree, 100% Chico. Power does have a big influence on people. Aside from the power, did you feel like cultural nationalism was spread greatly through the naturalism paintings?
Good sir, I'm glad you asked me this because during my presidency, did the rebirth of Mexican art and culture really take off. Latin American thinkers, writers, and artists began to finally take pride in their own culture. Murals have been a great source of national pride ever since.
Bueno. Before you come to presidency, how did the Mexican Revolution affect you? We know why you decided to come into power, but as a citizen with no power, how did you feel?
Good sir, I was greatly affected when the Mexican Revolution broke out. I worked and worked and worked to support mi familia. At a local jail, I was able to release prisoners, and together we joined the rebellion against the Diaz dictatorship.
It is always great to know that there is still good people out in the chaotic world of ours. A man of his word, we were informed that you controlled the last land as president. How were you able to control so much land?
Good sir, I waited to greet people at the train station a few years into my role. That is when I started distributing millions of acres of land to the Mexican people. I spent much of my time on the road traveling to different villages to listen to people's complaints and ideas of the people of Mexico.
Very amazing, Cardenas. You are definitely my favorite amigo to interview. It is very evident to see that you were a popular figure in not only Mexico, but the rest of Latin America. Why do you feel like you are so popular over, let's say, Venustiano Carranza?
Good sir, I have nothing against Venustiano Carranza, but that Chico only set up the Constitution of 1917. Reforms weren't materialized right then and there. I stepped in to kickstart a new, stable government. I even managed to maintain control of Mexico without restoring to harsh conditions.
Lazaro, you are my idol. As they say in Spanish, me gusta a ti. You definitely have all the characteristic traits of a great leader.
Good sir, I speak English, remember. Back to the questioning. I would have to say I am best known for my incorruptibility, a very rare trait in Mexican politicians during that time. I enforced a land reform program in schools and libraries, and even brought back the oil companies.
Very indeed, you are muchacho. You established a stable government that set the standards of the other Latin American nations. Is there someone in your life that influenced you or left a huge impact on your life?
Good sir, General Guillermo Garcia Aragon took me under his wing when I joined the military. He developed me into a fuerte chico, and I am today. Within a year, I had risen to the rank of captain with the help of that great man.
That's great to hear, Cardenas. What a very respectable man he is. We have to start wrapping it up, but to finish, we have one more question. What inspired you to set up schools and libraries for the Mexicans?
Good sir, I had always wanted to be a teacher before I started participating in the war. Education is very important for me, even though I didn't receive a very good education. set up those libraries and schools so the people can be well educated, and I wanted them to know that I really cared about them.
You hear that, folks? The words of a wise man. That is all we have for you for today. Thank you, Lazaro Cardenas, for taking the time to do this. A legend during the Mexican Revolution.